And play starts. Virginia in the dark blue, North Carolina in the light blue. And a Virginia player already down, Albangashi. There'll be a foul committed by Nicholas Simmons. Give a quick free kick to North Carolina. Starting lineups for this teams. First for North Carolina, Andrew Cordes in goal. On the defensive side, Dylan Kropp, Emmanuel Mate, Luca Nicolai, Callum Frogson, and Riley Berge. In midfield, Nacho Abial, Andrew Scheck, and Jack Sandmeyer. And their two forwards, Gabriel Brackenserra and Bertil Rygaard Hansen. Meanwhile, for the hometown Hoos, Caleb Tunks for his first start of his Virginia career in goal. Nick Dang, Jesus De Vicente, Sebastian Pop, Zachary Aaron Price, and Reese Miller on defense. Umberto Pera, Albangashi, and Bakari Tanjagora in the midfield. And forwards, Marcos Dos Santos and Nick Simmons. Virginia starts over the top, trying to get to Dos Santos. North Carolina tried to tight. Now they're going to go for Dos Santos. A nice tip there by Dylan Kropp. Ball still in play. Ball's up in the middle. Keeps rebounding. And now looks like North Carolina tried to clear. Tanjagora is going to get it back. Ball will fall again to De Vicente. De Vicente with an assist. Tried to hit the moving head of Reese Miller.
Virginia.
And a pause in action is going to give North Carolina a free kick. Virginia, as you saw there, went direct and over the top. Trying to be quick on the attack. Something that worked in their last game. Their 6-3 win over number one Wake Forest. They scored a couple of goals early in that game. We're up 4-0 at halftime. It was a dominant win 10 days ago. Haven't had a game since, allowed them really to get some rest. And as you see there, they were hot out of the gates. Trying to get a couple chances from De Vicente. It's no dice. Dylan Kropp will put this ball forward. Header duel won, but Reese Miller will kick this out of bounds. Reese Miller, big to have him in the lineup. Only his second start to this season, third appearance as Nick Dang commits the foul there. Started the season injured. He's managed to work his way back up. He was a big part of this team, had a great start to 2024 before season ended in an injury. And with him and Nick Dang back in this UVA lineup, the Hoos played 3 straight games against top 10 opponents, 7 points out of it, all ACC, which is why they sit in contention for first place in the regular season and a bye in the ACC Conference Tournament, as that ball's going to get lifted into the box. Head, it's bouncing around. The ball fell to Nicolai. He'll get forward, and now it's Dos Santos. 6 assists on the year. Went to the weekend Titan lead in the ACC and the NCAA as he tried to get it to Reese Miller, but there's going to be a deflection. Virginia will be able to try and get back on the offensive, but they don't. And the ball will fall to the 19. Moving down the near side. That was the forward Rygaard Hansen. Nick Dang was able to soften him up, and now Mate tried to push it forward to Andrew Scheck. He gets called for offside.
Yellow card issued to the Cavaliers.
And now a yellow card. has been issued. It looks like it's Tanjagora. UVA went into this weekend with the most yellow cards per game in the ACC, as the ref, Richard Krogi, trying to get the two teams to settle down here. With Caleb Tunks to lift the ball forward. That'll be a foul on Marcos DeSantos. Five minutes in, a lot of physicality. Only one shot, as Rygaard Hansen's going to try to get to this ball first. He will. In the near corner. Now he moves towards the box, looks for a cross. Ball still going to fall to North Carolina. Rygaard Hansen tries to find Mate on the move. Mate is going to get there. Dang is going to stop the ball. Mate still gets the cross off, but it flutters too far. And Davy Thente will get the Who's a throw in. Davy Thente transferred in this year from UIC. Already has a goal and 2 assists, including probably one of the best assists I've ever seen against Wake Forest, where he cut through the defense and was able to hand the ball off to Nick Simmons for his second goal of the game. As the UNC player goes down, no call from Crowgie. That's Nacho Abayal, who is down. Abiel tied for the team lead in goals, team leader in assists, leads in points, 2 game-winning goals. Attacking midfielder would be a really unfortunate loss for UNC if he wasn't able to play, but he gets back up. And play will resume. Quick move there, but it looked like Marcos DeSantos slipped there, but the ball ended up out of play. And now UVA tries to go over the top again. Santos in aggressive early. And it's a diagonal ball. Trying to find Reese Miller. Miller is going to get a foot to it. A couple of bad touches though. Mate going to try and clear it. Tanjagora now. Fortunately, Tanjagora is going to allow a goal kick, and he is not happy about it. He's hounding Rygaard Hansen there. So Cordes will put it back in. Man looking for his 23rd clean sheet as a Tar Heel, the redshirt senior. 3 shutouts so far this season. It's helped this North Carolina team to allow less than a goal a game. As UVA tries to push here, it's Gashi. Finds Davy Thente. Davy Thente trying to find Simmons. The ball rolls just out. And it's going to be a goal kick.
Goal kick, Tar Heels.
Simmons yelling at the referee on the near side. UVA trying to push again. Little numbers. It's Pela, the co-captain. Tries a little spin move. Tries to get some help from DeSantos. But ends up a throw-in for the Tar Heels. Tanjagora trying to do a little bit too much on the wet field. And Rygaard Hansen trying to get it. Nick Dang prevented him from keeping the ball in play. Allowing Virginia to set their defense. A defense that, with Nick Dang the lineup these past 2 games, hasn't allowed a goal. Dang was taken out early in the Wake Forest game, and Wake Forest responded with 3 goals in the last 20 minutes. They're going to really rely on that back line today. Again, this being Caleb Tunk's first start as a Cavalier, the junior from Hawaii. As Casper Moles, the Kentucky transfer, has played the last 7 games for him out of the lineup. Ref says play on. A great challenge by DeSantos is going to mean Tanjagora is going to get to move with this ball, but he'll give it right up to Kropp. Bakari Tanjagora, one of the freshmen on this UVA squad. He started the last 2 games, scored his first career goal at Wake. And Nick Dang not happy with another call not going UVA's way. UNC looks for a hole. Virginia seems to be setting up some sort of offside trap with their back line. No one playing deep. It's Gashi. Gashi gets dispossessed. A nice little move there. And Rygaard Hansen is going to get a corner for the Tar Heels. Play started there with Bracken Sarah. Got Gashi to try a slide tackle. And head referee Richard Krogi. Going to talk to the players in the box. Again, a physical start the first 13 minutes of this game. And now the first corner kick of the game. Be pushed out. Abayal's cross in, and it'll be headed down by Davy Thente. And it'll be Gabriel Bracken-Sarah to try again. Look at it into Abayal. Abayal's cross. This time headed down, and there's going to be a possible counterattack. But it doesn't materialize, and now Bracken-Sarah looking for someone to get it to. Tried to get it to Kropp, and now a great move by Gashi. Gashi up. Bad touch there, slows down, and he runs into his own man. Now it's North Carolina on the attack.
Offsides, North Carolina.
But Rygaard Hansen was offsides. A dispossession. North Carolina on the move. But Nick Dang
Goal kick, Virginia.
will force a goal kick. This play so far really showing you why. Top Drawer Soccer put him 8th in the top 100 preseason. As Tanjagora is going to be able to move this on a run. He's going to find Reese Miller. Miller looking for options. Bill instead get it across. Far side to DiVincenzo. Nicholas Simmons. Tried a grounding shot, it was deflected. And UVA will look for options again. Looks like Krogi now talking to Nick Simmons and Dylan Kropp. Albangashi sticking up for his fellow man. A diagonal ball will fall to Reese Miller. Over 15 minutes into this contest, one shot recorded by UVA. Both teams looking to go on the aggression. They're showing aggression so far. That's a nice little play there. Nick Simmons is going to try to get to this ball, but Berge will first. Berto Pela puts this diagonal ball. It's DiVincenzo who's going to try and get to it. He'll get to it. He's going to get around one defender. Gets it to Simmons on the edge of the box. Simmons looks for Miller. Miller moves to his left foot, tries a curving shot, and it goes left of the goal. Miller looking for his first goal of the season there. Just not enough curve on that ball. And you can tell Reese Miller really wants that goal. Had 3 goals and 1 assist in the first 6 games of 2024 before getting knocked out with the season-ending injury. Definitely want to continue this ways, but he's been helpful as Rygaard Hansen's going to try and get around Dang again. Hansen and Dang getting physical. And Dang's going to force another goal kick, and he's fired up afterwards.
Goal kick, Virginia.
The senior transferred from Lipscomb in 2024. Had 6 goals last season. Got named to the All-ACC second team. Definitely a piece that George Gelnevach wanted to have back. Got him back right before 2 top 10 ranked opponents. And it ended up with 6 points for UVA, both in ACC play and in really convincing the polls that they are as good as they believed at the start of the season. Perhaps getting better. Crowd screams for handball. Rogi doesn't give it. Now it's Abayal looking for space. He'll find it. He'll also try to find Hansen. Hansen positions. Tried to cross. Reese Miller said no. Mate. UVA showing signs of pressure. Again, moving high. Looking for an offside trap, but that ball's going to fall to Dang. Now UNC trying some high pressure. UVA tries to go over the top. It'll fall to the Tar Heel back line. And they'll look to set up another scoring chance.
Virginia.
As another Cavalier foul. We give the Tar Heels a free kick. Tar Heels last game out, 1-1 draw with SMU. Both goals were scored on penalty kicks. Bracken Sarah put the Tar Heels in the lead, and then Luka Nikolai handcuffed with a goal in the 33rd minute. And that was all the scoring. There are a lot of late chances there for UNC to try and get 3 points against an ACC opponent. It would have certainly helped them as they try to move up in the ACC rankings, but didn't happen as Dos Santos will now try to move through the UNC defense. He's going to try and find Simmons. Simmons is going to have an odd angle. So look to push it back to Tangagora. Tangagora looked for options. Now he finds Pela. Dang finds Miller. Now near the edge of the box. He's going to try and put it to his left foot again. Looked for a cross. Looked to find Gashi.
Goal kick, Tar Heels.
But a little too much mustard. Here's another free kick. Over halfway through the first half. Score still 0-0 here at Klockner Stadium. 12th ranked Hoos have 3 shots on the Tar Heels. Tar Heels have yet to get a shot on Caleb Tunks making his first UVA start. Hasn't had to do much work so far. I think that's how George Gelnevach wants it so far. Start this game as As that's a nice little ball from Simmons to Miller. Virgie will get to it first, though.
Goal kick, North Carolina.
And it goes over the byline. For Andrew Cordes, he remembers playing Virginia. Their last game was 2023. Who's won 1-0. Cordes made 2 saves and let up the only goal in the contest. Love another clean sheet in his season and in his career, especially against a 12th ranked team. A similarity between both these squads is that they've had good results against top ranked teams. Both started in the rankings and then fell out. Both had losses to non-Power 5 conference teams on the road. Serving as their sole blemish as Rygaard, Hansen, and Dang are going to fight for this ball. Dang will get to it first. Reese Miller now gets dispossessed. Bracken Sarah and Rygaard Hansen are going to fight over it, but no dice. And Nick Simmons will get that ball out of bounds. Substitutions now.
Substitutions for the Cavaliers.
Coming on for the Who's. Triton Beauvoir, AJ Smith,
Number 15, Triton Beauvoir.
and Alex Parvu making an appearance. And the Tar Heels will send out Ryan Dugan and Abubakar Mayanja.
Number 8, Abubakar Mayanja.
Both teams switching out their
North Carolina.
attackers, looking for a different edge to try and get a goal before the first half ends. UNC now moving down the far side. Here's Dugan. It's Dugan and Nikolai over there. But that'll be a nice little clear from Aaron Price. And it seems that the rain has returned to Klockner Stadium. Left for a bit, but now it's back. It only adds to the cold climate that has been set upon Charlottesville, Virginia. Gashi with the diagonal ball. Going to try to find Parvu. Parvu, unfortunately, lets it out. Parvu now has made an appearance in all 8 of UVA's games. 3 assists on the season, 2 of them against Wake. Both teams now looking for something. But that ball is going to fall down. It'll get to the feet of Mayanja. Mayanja finds Dugan. Goes across. Nikolai tries to find someone, but no one runs in.
Goal kick, Virginia.
And it will be a goal kick for Tunks. Neither team really testing either of these goalkeepers so far. As Nick Dang draws the foul there on Andrew Sheck. And Dang is getting up slowly. It'll be a yellow card on Sheck. Sheck, the captain. Started every game of 2023, 2024, and 2025 for the Tar Heels. And 15 minutes left in the half. Both teams still looking for their first goal. Still looking to try and break this game wide open. Yeah, some nice little touches. He's going to try to get to Tanjagora. Krop's going to push it out, though. And a bad touch by Parvu gives it back to North Carolina.
Virginia.
Foul committed by Pela. UVA was applying a good amount of pressure, keeping the ball on the Tar Heel side of the field. But the Tar Heels will look to exert some pressure of their own. It's Mate starting to run. Mate is going to try and find Mayanja. And a nice little move by Tunks. It's the ball free. Ball's not completely out of it, though. And here's a chance for the Tar Heels. That is quickly ended. Barber looks to push it forward. Virgie will guide it to Cortez. As a torrent of rain is now hitting the field at Klockner Stadium. Dugan now looks for something. He's going to move into the box. But Dang is going to get control of it. Got to Pela. Pela's going to give it up. It's Check. Who gets into a tussling match with Nick Dang. It'll be a goal kick as Check a bit slow to get up. Mate pushing again. UVA smothers that chance and now looks to counter. It's Pela. He'll slow it down. Diagonal ball will find Parvu and instead go over his head. Parvu couldn't locate it. It's going to be hard to locate anything. The rain is absolutely coming down right now. One would say it is raining cats and dogs. It's going to be hard to see much of anything on this field. Both teams are going to have to try and look for a goal in this first half, as that ball a little bit short. Richard Krogi having already given out 2 yellow cards in this half. One to the Who's Tanjagora.
Substitution.
Goes to Andrew Czech as a substitution. Puts Parker O'Farrell, a senior for the Tar Heels, on the field. Farrell looks to make an impact immediately. And instead will foul Gashi. Nice little flick from Tanjagora. Pela pushes forward. Find De Vicente. And UVA will choose to reset. Parvu with a strong touch. Doesn't amount to much of anything. Pela, co-captains now, trying to work something in the middle. And will gain a foul. Jack Sandemeyer there went running in. As Gashi hit the ground. Tanjagora gets a nice little bounce. Now it's Parvu, looks for options. Tried to slip it in behind was Pela. But not on the same page there. And Cortez will scoop it up. And look to try and give the Tar Heels a chance to score here in the last 6 minutes of the half. Nothing doing for either side, a combined 4 shots so far. That's going to be a nice little push. It'll be Abayal, and it will be deflected away for a corner kick. Aaron Price on the defensive. And the rain illuminated by the lights practically enveloping the field and the players. Just a white sheet. As a short cross there hits nobody. And Virginia will now look to push. Gashi running at a crop behind him. We'll get to AJ Smith. Smith gets it back to Gashi. Gashi fights De Vicente. Vicente tried it a chip. Didn't go much of anywhere. Aaron Price gets it to Beauvoir. Beauvoir trying to go with a goal on his left foot. He'll cross it. It's Parvu. He's got some space. Parvu goes to his left foot. And it dribbles right of the goal. Parvu was looking for his first goal there. Of the season, couldn't find anything. Cortez puts it back into play. Andragora draws a foul on Dugan. UNC trying to get back on the attack. But instead, Abayal. Gashi looks to be all right. Craggy talking to Abayal as Punk's telling his players to push forward. He's going to try to put this one over the top as best he can. Tar Heels try to go over the top as well. Nothing doing. Ball trying to get to tall AJ Smith. Flag for offsides. A good trap set up there by the Tar Heels. An attempt at a straight ball to Dugan. Ends up falling to Tunks. Now Abayal will give space to Nikolai. Nikolai will get his cross off. Spins to the other side of the field. Will find the feet of Mayanja. And it will not go any farther, as Parvu prevents Dugan from keeping it in play. UNC looks to mount one final push. It's Abayal.
1 minute. 1 minute to play.
Now it's going to be a push. Pela looking for options. Find AJ Smith. Smith spins it for Davy Thente. It's Gashi. That's Beauvoir. Trying to dart his way into the box. It's kept in play by Berge. And a UVA chance thwarted.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And a nice little attempt there by Sebastian Pop will end the first half. As the rain got heavier, both teams started to lack in ACC play. Both teams got their reasons. North Carolina trying to escape the midfield, or I should say mid-pack, in the ACC. Guarantee themselves a home site in the first round of the ACC playoffs, while as Virginia tries to keep pace with Clemson for the #1 seed. Back in the second half, Virginia in the dark blue. North Carolina in their traditional light blue. Rain coming down in sheets. Definitely was causing some lagging between the two teams as it got heavier late in the first half. No shots on goal for either side in the first half. Both teams looking to change that. Really is a testament to both the back lines, not giving either team a chance. Triton Beauvoir looks to work inside. Doesn't get far though. Pela now looking for space or somebody to get it to. Well, instead push it out wide. It's Parvo on the far side. And Virginia will push it back. What's concerning for Virginia at this point in the game, 6 goals in their last game against Wake Forest. First time they'd done that to an ACC opponent since 2000, turn of the century. As North Carolina now looking for a run. Sebastian Pop, center back. Prevents anything from materializing. For Virginia, you'd expect to really have that offensive momentum carry on into this game. As Gashi gets fouled there.
Tar Heel.
Has been 10 days since that win over #1 Wake Forest. Things just aren't clicking for them in this game. Combination of a tight Tar Heel defense that has allowed less than a goal a game through their first 8, and the conditions. It's rainy all afternoon, and it has gotten harder as the night has gone on. As Virginia now on the back foot, North Carolina looking to push. Bracken Sarah. Push it to the near side. It's Nikolai. Will fire a shot, and there is Caleb Tunks. He'll make that grab, and that'll be the first save of his UVA career. The junior from Hawaii. 2-time MLS Next All-Star. Has been with Virginia since 2023. Hasn't played a game, but with Casper Moles out of the lineup, he's been called upon in ACC conference play and tested there for the first time. As that ball's going to get over the top. Beauvoir trying to get to it. Defended by Berge. They'll get it to A.J. Smith inside. Smith turns. Looks at Pela. Pela tries to draw a foul, but it's David Thente. Now looking for options. He'll find one. It's back to Pela, and Pela skies it.
Goal kick, North Carolina.
There's great awareness by Uluwe to find Pela with space, but there's not enough downward curl on that ball. Make it any sort of threat to Andrew Cortez, who boots this ball forward. UNC now pushing on the far side.
Outside, North Carolina.
Abayal tried to push it forward, but it's offsides. I believe it was Rygaard Hansen that drew the linesman's attention. UVA will look to regroup. A.J. Smith lets the ball go, and Rygaard Hansen now. Gonna look to push the ball forward. Doesn't get far though. Aaron Price makes sure of it. North Carolina backline pushing up. Here comes Mathe. And Tunks. Makes it look easy. Keep an eye out for Mate. He's been romping from the wing-back position in this game. You see, definitely looking for him to set up something as he tries another run again. This time Parvu dispossesses him. Forces the throw in. That was a nice little touch. Fortunately, UVA is going to keep possession. And another chance wasted by the Tar Heels. Both teams really wasting chances. Although I don't know how much of it is to waste with the rain still coming down. Really difficult conditions to play in right now. Also gotten a lot colder over the past 24 hours. Very uncomfortable for all the players on the field, as that's a no foul called. UNC trying to rush quickly. Sebastian Pop. Forces it out of bounds. Prop looks for a diagonal ball. But a little too much curve. Tunks has to avoid it.
Goal kick, Virginia.
But it's a goal kick. Another over at the top move by UVA. A.J. Smith with some nice control. Surrounded by 3 Tar Heels. They'll find Davy Thente. Davy Thente putting it across. Beauvoir.
Handball, Virginia.
Try to touch, but it's a handball. North Carolina gets to regroup. Trying to find Rygaard Hansen again. It's a nice little play by Parvu there. Pela Uluwe gets fouled.
Foul, North Carolina.
Pela. Gashi. Co-captain's trying to work something through the middle. Works seldomly. This thing is, at this point, both teams are trying to find something that will work. Davy Thente. Unfortunate touch by Uluwe. Uluwe's going to try and fight to get it back. Possession will go to UVA. Davy Thente looking for some in the middle. It's going to be Uluwe. Trying to maybe even get a corner kick, but still nothing as Aaron Price gets UVA a throw in. And UVA tries to keep the pressure on. But a stringent Tar Heel defense forces it back. This is the type of game the Tar Heels like. They've scored a lot less goals than UVA, but they've allowed a lot less. Perhaps not the toughest defense UVA has faced, but they're certainly acting like it. And the rain has definitely helped in keeping the scoring low. There's another attempt by UVA to go over the top. Is thwarted. Pilla was looking for AJ Smith there.
Offsides, Virginia.
Now he's called for offsides. The offside trap also really working in North Carolina's favor. They've caught UVA offsides multiple times in this game. And a great challenge by Pela. A senior from Milan. 2 goals in the season. Got an assist in that Wake game, as did many Wahoos. It's a far side swing. Looking to try and get it. And that was Nacho Abaya looking for his 4th goal of the season. But it's a sliding touch. And Tunks didn't have to do much of anything but watch it go over his head. Saw there in the replay, perhaps a little bit of a problem with the surface, trying to plant his feet. Couldn't get a great plant and forced a chip. Albial there was looking for not only his 4th goal, but possibly his 3rd game-winning goal. Scored the game winner against UCF and Memphis, both home wins for the Tar Heels. Has some ticky-tack passes. Put UVA under a little pressure, but Tonks will clear it. Now it's Smith and Beauvoir. Got a lot of defenders between the two of them. Smith trying to get to his left foot, and he will force a corner. Callum Frogson with the deflection, and it's the first corner for UVA. Nice little touch on his right foot to get it to his left, to give him enough space to try a shot. Forcing Frogson to intercept. A subtle little jab with his right foot. Keep the ball moving. Force Frogson to simply be an obstacle. Now Cortez. Have to hold off this UVA attempt. Went near post, ball's up in the air, headed around. It was Dang that got to it, but Cortez will jump on it. First shot on goal for UVA in this game. Happening 60 minutes in. Uluwe moving to the midfield. Pela. Handed off to DiVincente. It's going to be AJ Smith, and Smith is yet again offsides. DiVincente was looking for his third assist in 2 games. After 2 he had against Wake Forest. We'll see substitutions for UVA.
For the Cavaliers, number 7, Nick Simmons.
See this corner? Pela got his head to it. Dang tries to head towards the far post. But there's a UNC defender, and Cortez was there.
Number 9, AJ Smith, and number 15, Triton Beauvoir.
Now Nick Simmons and Marcos DeSantos return to the game for the Hoos. The 2 starting forwards are gonna give them some sort of spark in the rain here. The heavy rain, which has been so quick to douse a lot of fires from both sides. It's Berge. Sends this all the way to the side. It's gonna get picked up by Abayal. Mate goes to the ground with Uluwe. Mate slow to get up on the far side. And DiVincente. UVA trying to seemingly play a pressure game.
Fountain, Virginia.
Giving up and down results as Monte looked like he took a kick there. And that'll be a Yellow
Virginia,
card
yellow card issued to the
to
Cavaliers.
Uluwe as Mate goes down again. And the freshman from Burnaby, British Columbia, feeling the effects of both the rain and the physicality from both teams. The only freshman on the Tar Heels side to start this game. He's made some strong runs in the first and second half. He's definitely creating chances for the Tar Heels. Looks like it'll be good to go. Try and put this ball towards the box. Bracken-Sarah left it off. And UVA will clear. And get a run. Simmons. Moving with Uluwe and Dos Santos. He'll push it to Uluwe. Uluwe looked like he was trying to get it to Gashi. And now it's a UNC counterattack. But Rygaard Hansen couldn't keep that ball in bounds. Uluwe trying to go back post to Gashi on that chance for UVA. Callum Frogson, senior defender. Transfer from Florida Atlantic. Made sure it didn't get to him, as now Gashi's going to try and move it on his own. Far side swing to Dang to Uluwe. Vicente has space, but looks like the Hoos are going to hold it in their back line for just a little bit longer. Try to play possession based or not, go over the top to Simmons. Simmons with a possessive touch. Uluwe commits another foul, this time on Jack Sandmeyer. Looking across the ACC on the Saturday night, Syracuse getting their first points in ACC play by beating California 2-0 in Berkeley. And right now, SMU,
North Carolina.
North Carolina commits a foul there. Rygaard Hansen, the culprit. SMU currently leading number 21 Notre Dame 1-0 in South Bend. See that foul again. Hansen versus De Vicente really showing the physicality that both teams have brought in this match. As we have more substitutions this time for the Virginia side.
Cavaliers, number 17, Gaspari Tanzagora. And number 19,
Tanzagora and Reese Miller return to the pitch. George Gelnovich putting his starters back on.
Match. Number 4, Alex Fargo. Number 11, Sammy
For a spark.
Uluwe.
Try and break the deadlock. Rygaard Hansen cutting inside there. Gets Gashi to overcommit. And North Carolina will look to set up a free kick. A possible chance at a goal here. It's Bracken Sarah and Nikolai at the ball. It'll be Luka Nikolai putting this ball in towards the far post. And it's over for a corner kick.
Corner kick, North Carolina.
4th of the game for the Tar Heels. We'll continue to try and mount pressure. As we cross the halfway point of the second half. And Richard Krogi. Trying to keep it civilized in the box. That is stacked right now with Tar Heels. The cross in, and
Foul, North Carolina.
there's a foul committed by Bracken Sarah. That'll give UVA possession. Tanjagora goes diagonal with it. To Vicente. Reese Miller looking for DeSantos. When Kropp pushed it back, but it's Pela still moving. UNC trying to push it. They're going to push it to Abial. He'll keep the ball in play. And Nick Dang, with a little bit of taunting there. And Krogi will give him the yellow. Dang perhaps a little bit too excited. Definitely a player who gets fired up a lot, as you see it right here. Just not a great look for the senior, as
Foul, North Carolina.
North Carolina attempts to put some more pressure on this UVA back line. Force them to make a mistake. Looks like it'll be Tunks to take this free kick. As the Cavaliers push up. Miller finds Simmons. Simmons pushes it. Di Vicente looking for Dos Santos. No dice. So 70 minutes into it. Less than 20 minutes left. One shot on goal for each side. Both teams in the double digits in fouls. And of course a scoreless draw so far. In the rain for the Tar Heels and Cavaliers.
Foul, Virginia.
As Tar Heel is down. Jack Sandmeyer. No head-to-head contact, at least. Keep moving as Vicente goes aggressive. To force a throw-in. So if we look ahead for both squads, UVA hosts UW Milwaukee on Wednesday. Then we'll get a short week to prepare for #1 NC State. They'll head to Raleigh next Sunday. Meanwhile, for the Tar Heels, they play Friday at Louisville. Their great goalkeeper, Alex Fetnikoff. Then they go, then the next Tuesday they play Lipscomb, as this ball's gonna get down. And Tanjagora forces a corner kick, forces a deflection. Second corner for the Hoops. Vicente pushes it out to Gashi. They push it to Dos Santos. Dos Santos' ball gets down to Cortez. Ball's in front. Cortez takes a shot. Seeing the replay, ball was on the goal line. Dang and Pop were in the area. Clear off the goal line, looks like Cortez. Took a shot at that point. Kogi says play on. UVA now. Looking to finally get that goal. Bela. Dos Santos finds Simmons. Simmons hesitates for just a second. Dos Santos gets it to deflect off a Tar Heel. And it's another corner for the Hoos. Simmons almost looked like he was setting a screen as Dos Santos now finds the cross. Pop tried to jump for it. Aaron Price will find Tanjagora. Tanjagora puts it in the box. Found a Tar Heel head first. Dos Santos keeps it in though. Dos Santos finds De Vicente. De Vicente to Simmons. Simmons gets it taken away from him by Mathe. Now here go the Tar Heels on the run. Hansen to Abayal. De Vicente with some hard-nosed defense. Takes the ball away.
Foul, North Carolina.
But Abayal commits the trip. UNC looks for some late subs. Ryan Dugan.
Entering for UNC, number 11, Ryan Dugan. Number 17,
Lucas Ross.
Number 25, Luis Vera.
As well as Luis Vera. full offensive revamp, as the Tar Heels also look to try and break the deadlock. If he goes over the top, and they'll say Dos Santos committed a foul. Dos Santos not happy with that call. Now UNC looks for answers. Their fresh offensive front. Gashi boots it forward. Santos attempts to put some pressure on that ball. Rain still coming down heavy as ever. UNC now looking for something. Vera was in the box, but Punks will grab that cross. Miller now puts this ball forward. It's Dos Santos. We'll get to it first. Get tripped up, not very happy with the no call there. And Mate now. Gotta get forward. Vicente. He finds Simmons. He had space for a moment. He's surrounded by a crowd of Tar Heels. Santos finds Pela. And the Cavs will work it back. Tar Heels been really slamming the door shut throughout the whole of this game. They're not really finding attempts. They get Reese Miller inside. Reese shoots and it's over the bar.
Goal kick, Virginia. Correction, goal kick, North Carolina. Entering for the Cavaliers, number 10.
And Luke Burns will enter the game as we see this again. A great move over the top. Reese Miller all alone.
Leading the match, number 17, Bakari.
And he goes high with it. Luke Burns, a pretty significant entrance into this game. 2 goals as a sub this season. Had the game winner against Louisville 2 games ago. Also scored against Wake Forest, so he has 2 goals in 2 games. Putting in the hot hand late is Gelnevach. Looking to try and get Virginia on the board, as that's going to be a foul that Vera commits. Dispossession there. Here comes the Tar Heels. Check looked forward. It'll be a throw-in. Tar Heels now threaten. Tar Heels now holding possession. Now they go over the top. It's Vera. And they'll push it back. Sandemeyer tries a chip. He's going to get it forward. It was Check, the senior. They'll push it back again. Now to swing it. And a nice little play there by Pela. Simmons keeps going, and now is up to Vicente. Tar Heels applying some pressure. Vicente looks forward to DeSantos. DeSantos running to try and get there. And he'll commit another foul. Mate goes down. See Dos Santos not happy with this call. See him talking with head ref Richard Krogi.
Entry for Carolina, number 9, Dan Klink.
Now Dan Klink. The freshman and Gatorade National Player of the Year joins the field for North Carolina.
Also entering, number 21, Parker O'Farrell.
Parker O'Farrell also joins. UNC adds another fresh attacker. As they themselves for the goal. They'll ball fall to Klink quickly. Lucas Ross gets it dispossessed from him. So Santos tries to move it forward. Gets it dispossessed. UNC now looks forward. It's Dang versus Dugan. Aaron Price with a good header as there were two Tar Heels looking for the ball in the box. See Humberto Pela tried to get it to UNC side, but provided an errant pass. Time ticks down. UVA now. That ball's going to get to Luke Burns. Burns is going to keep running. Burns' ball gets past the Santos. The Tar Heels will yet again look for anything. There's Ross. Ross looks forward to Abayal. Pop stops that. Simmons and Burns fighting for the ball on the far side. And we'll draw a foul. Free kick with just about 5 minutes left in the half. Who's moving into the box? It's Miller. And it'll be a goal kick.
Goal kick on Carolina.
So Miller pushes it a little too far. Would be an unfortunate draw for the Hoos. They've been unbeaten so far, but it might not be a draw. As UNC pushes forward, a shot there. Lucas Ross went for the far post. Just left. And a goal kick. A lot of space, puts on the right foot. No deflection from Tunks. But Tunks would have cut off the angle. Less than 5 minutes left. The rain continues to fall. That ball is going to get down to Luke Burns. And will instead be pushed out of play by Dylan Kropp.
Entering for UNC, number 14, John Dowell.
As UNC adds one more sub. Now McDowell making his 5th appearance. That ball is going to get up top. Kropp's going to head it away. De Vicente lays it off for Pela. Pela keeps possession. Forced out by Frogson. Now DeSantos tries to move in. DeSantos, Simmons is in the middle. He shoots and just left.
Goal kick, target.
A well put ball by DeSantos, but it was a tight window. Now UVA looks to push again. As the Tar Heels on the counterattack, and it's offsides.
Offside.
Ryan Dugan moving too far. UVA now trying to apply pressure in the last 2 or so minutes of this game. Sant loses that ball. Abial moves through. Burns takes it back. Crowd getting a bit restless in Klockner. The rain is starting to lighten up a little bit. DeVicente looked for Simmons and got over him. The ball will roll out. Reese Miller managed to fight for it. Now it's Nick Dang. Under 2 minutes to go. Luke Burns, freshest man in the game for UVA, tried to move inside to Simmons. Get much. Reese Miller looks for a cross. He'll get it across to DeVicente. Ball's tipped to Pela. Pela finds Gashi. Another swing. It's Miller again. Miller to his left foot. That's tipped. And over, and it's a corner. Less than 90 seconds. What do the Who's have? DeVicente will be doing the crossing. They'll actually go quick. They'll give DeVicente another angle. Or they'll push it to Gashi. Gashi, ball in the middle. Nothing much.
1 minute. 1 minute to play.
Gashi again to Nick Dang. It fell to pop for a second. And North Carolina will quickly clear it out. If you're looking for something, Burns looked like he was trying to push it to Pop. Pop didn't respond. Cortez puts this ball in.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And as the horn sounds, the rain was tough. The game was tougher.